I'm 22, who was playing in college softball and living with a couple of my teammates until recently. I tore my meniscus when I was 18 playing softball and had to have it partially removed. Then I transferred to my new school and made friends with the softball players in my class. When the third season rolled around, I was voted a captain. I got through 1 week of 6 days a week of practice. My knee started becoming weak. I fell twice in the span of 1 week from turning my body too quickly. I was waking up in the middle of the night with excruciating pain, throbbing, and dull aching. My trainer recommended getting an MRI ASAP. Considering I didn't have half a meniscus in the knee and there could be a re-tear, I'll be honest, I was already preparing for the worst as the pain was similar to what I experienced before, and I was just in so much pain it was becoming draining for me emotionally. In a couple of weeks, I had time to think about how I wanted my life to be if I lived for me and nobody else. I decided I'd let the MRI show if I was capable of continuing to play or remove myself from the sport entirely. Well, the MRI came back saying I had an excess amount of fluid in my knee, as well as cartilage fraying and osteoarthritis. My doctor gave me three choices: two injections or retire from the sport completely, as he was afraid I'd need a knee replacement in my mid-30s at the rate I was going. I tried talking to my coach about it, and she was angry and couldn't understand why I wouldn't just use the injections and play for the sake of the team. Some mean things were said, but when I told my roommates, they didn't believe me, accused me of lying, and told me that my priorities were messed up. This stems from me missing practices because my mental health was so bad I couldn't stand to go to watch them, as I was dealing with this whole dilemma. In missing these practices, I would be at my parents' house, home alone, or with my partner. I wasn't doing well. I decided my coach was going to put the team first and not care about my well-being, and my roommate/best friends were going to be that way as well and not care about me at all. I would be the one to care about me. I chose to retire and step away from the sport completely. My roommates were angry with me when I told them before I told the entire team, and they refused to understand why I needed to step away. Our friendships ended when I left the sport because they were entirely built upon the sport and what I could do for them. The moment I stepped away, they took it as a complete betrayal and started to ignore me in my own home. I didn't feel comfortable, so I decided to move out. I haven't been in contact with them at all, and I'm mourning the friendships. I thought, was I wrong?